All NEET aspirants, you are listening to podcast Botany for NEET by S. Ramakrishna. In this podcast, microbes in human welfare, microbes in sewage treatment. Across the country, the towns and cities discharging the wastewater and the major content of the wastewater, what it is, the human excreta. This municipal wastewater, what do you call it, is the sewage, having organic matter and heterotrophic microbes, especially pathogenic microbes. And this sewage disposed of to natural water bodies like rivers, streams, and lakes. If it is directly discharged into natural water bodies, it causes the pollution, blooming of microbes, causing waterborne diseases. So it should be treated to reduce the effect of pollution. So pollutant should be reduced. So the sewage, before being transferred or disposed of to natural water bodies, it is treated at sewage treatment plants. In sewage treatment plants, it will be done by using heterotrophic microbes naturally present in the sewage. We are not going to provide any microbe. We are going to provide only conditions whenever it is required, aerobic, anaerobic, like that. And this treatment done at the two stages, the primary treatment, secondary treatment. In case of the primary treatment, small and large particles which are removed by it is sequential filtration and sedimentation. In sequential filtration, first floating debris are removed, and especially the solids, the grit, hard matter, the soil, the pebbles, eggshells, that hard matter, the solids. The solids allow to settle in case of the bottom of primary settling tank, such as sedimentation. The sediment, what do you call it, is primary sludge. And the supernatant, the sewage, the supernatant, what do you call it, is effluent, that is untreated sewage. So now it is primary settling tank, primary sludge, and untreated sewage, that is effluent. Next, in secondary treatment, that means the effluent from primary settling tank transferred to aeration tank for secondary treatment. The secondary treatment is also called as biological treatment. So effluent transferred to large aeration tank. In case of aeration tank, the continuous mechanical agitation and pumping of air. So we created aerobic condition. So useful aerobic microbes develop into flocs. The flocs are masses of bacteria along with filamentous fungi forms into a mesh-like structure, aerating colony. What they call it is the flocs. Flocs, while grows, consume the organic matter, reduce biochemical oxygen demand. That is, amount of oxygen consumed by the bacteria in 1 liter of the substrate to oxidize the organic matter, what do you call it, is biochemical oxygen demand. That is oxygen utilized by the bacteria to degrade this organic matter. And BOD test measures uptake of oxygen by the microbe. It is a direct measure. Indirectly it conveys what? Polluting potential. More it takes oxygen means more polluting potential, high organic matter. Less it takes oxygen means less polluting potential, less organic matter. So the sewage, it is treated till BOD levels gets reduced. Next, now this treated sewage from aeration tank transferred to settling tank, where bacterial flocs allowed to sediment in case of the bottom of settling tank, what do you call it, is activated sludge. And the supernatant, that is treated sewage, is transferred from settling tank to natural water bodies like rivers, streams, and lakes. So treated sewage transferred at which step? Secondary treatment step. From which tank? It is settling tank. In settling tank, what are present? Activated sludge present. Activated sludge having what type of microbe? Aerobic microbe. So in activated sludge, small amount of activated sludge pumped back to aeration tank, again used as an inoculum for next treatment. And large amount of activated sludge pumped into large anaerobic sludge digester, where we created anaerobic environment. So anaerobes will develop, which will digest the bacteria and fungi, which degrade bacteria and fungi and release mixture of gases like carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide and methane. What do you call it? Is the biogas, which is inflammable, used as a fuel. Next, why such untreated sewage being dumped into natural water bodies? Because of increasing population, that is urbanization, and sewage treatment plants not in sufficient number to treat the sewage. That is a major problem. And Ministry of Environment and Forest, they took initiative to save the rivers of the Ganga and Yamuna from being polluted. So in this action plan, Ganga action plan, Yamuna action plan by Ministry of Environment and Forest, many sewage treatment plants are established in the areas where rivers, the Yamuna and Ganga flows, like Uttaranchal, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, in those areas where these rivers flow, to reduce the effect of pollutants and treated sewage being dumped into Ganga and Yamuna. So, millions of gallons of wastewater treated by the microbes is certainly it is appreciable, because there is no mechanism so far discovered rival to the mechanism of microbial treatment. There is no mechanism, man-made mechanism so far. It has been in practice from centuries across the globe. The same method, microbial treatment in case of sewage. In this, you have to know about the tanks: primary settling tank, aeration tank, settling tank, and at last anaerobic sludge digester. What is sewage? Municipal wastewater is the sewage. Flocks, masses of bacteria along with the filamentous fungi, which forms a mesh-like aerating structure in aeration tank called flocks. The sedimented bacterial flocks in case of settling tank, what do you call? Activated sludge. The two purpose of activated sludge: small amount pumped back to aeration tank used as an inoculum, large amount transferred to anaerobic sludge digester for the production of what is the biogas. I am signing off from this episode. We will see in case of next episode, that is biocontrol agents as well as biogas.